What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news hot off the press. So it looked like Caitlin Clark has broken her silence about this WNBA investigation. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. So it looked like Caitlin Clark is coming out and she's finally speaking about what happened this weekend with the... So it looked like Caitlin Clark is addressing the WNBA investigation into her franchise and the fan base that loves her so much, man. Now, we know this news came out yesterday, and it stunned everybody, man. I believe it's all fabrication. I believe this is Angel Reese and the Sky fan base making up stuff because they simply got the belt to booty breaks beat off of them, bro. They need some excuse to get out of this with what happened this past weekend, bro. That's just my theory in it all. Now, Caitlin Clark wasted no time talking to the media today because they're set to play the Atlanta Dream tomorrow, bro. And we got a Sophie Cunningham update for you. But with all that being said, I'm done talking. Let's head on over to X. Check out what our girl CC had to say. Roll the footage.
Now it should be an inclusive environment. We want to speak on that. They're investigating alleged comments or hateful comments from fans towards Sky players. We talked about this in the past. Now it should be an inclusive environment. We want to speak on that.
Yeah, there's no place for that in our game. There's no place for that in society. And, certainly we want every person that comes into our arena, whether player, whether fan, to have a great experience. So I appreciate the league doing that. I appreciate, the Fever organization has been at the forefront of that since, really day one and what they're doing. So we'll, hopefully the investigation, we'll leave that up to them to find anything and take the proper action if so.
So it looked like Caitlin Clark is for the investigation, man, when it comes to allegedly fans targeting Angel Reese with racist slurs and stuff like that. Now, Caitlin Clark wasn't the only one because we know none other than Briana Turner made it her business to speak about this entire situation. Now, I reported on Briana Turner yesterday, pretty much going against her organization. She was in the hot seat today because she has yet to speak to the media. And I can tell you one reason why they chose to speak to her today. It was simply over this investigation. We haven't really heard Briana Turner talking to the media until your boy John the Liquidator set fire to that tweet yesterday. If you guys have not seen that video, I highly recommend you go check it out because I wasn't standing for any of it, bro. I didn't care what she had to say. You was going against your organization, going against your fan base, and it was just not a good look. Well, she made it her business today to explain what is happening with her. Roll the footage.
All players in W should feel safe where they're playing. Game bridge, run the road. I think all players. So if they felt an investigation was warranted, I more than support that. I think they should, whatever was happened should be investigated. And the appropriate action should be taken forward if something's found. I think a lot of times people want to brush to the side, be like, oh, it was only one person, or one person is too many. If one person said something, so I think it's worth the investigation. If they find nothing, they find nothing. But if someone thinks they heard something or said something, I think it's warranted to investigate it.
You've been outspoken about these topics throughout the year. Why is that so important to emphasize, not just these moments, but positive moments as well, just inclusivity?
Yeah, I never want to normalize hate speech or bigotry or being it's part of the game because it's not. I mean, we're at work. I know we're entertainment, but people are this is our job. I don't say anybody to go to work and face hatred or anything like that. So I think we just want to uphold a standard across the league, not just for us, but for our opponents as well. We want them to know that they come in here, they can alert team security, usher, and anything of that nature. But for me, speaking up is something I've always done. Obviously, I get backlash here, there, the other, but that's okay to me. I'm here to speak my truth and say what I have to say.
Now, that was Briana Turner speaking about this whole situation. Y'all can drop down in the comments, says, let me know how y'all feel about her. But I'm going to just leave her alone today. Now, Caitlin Clark did speak some more with the media about Stephanie White and currently about DeWanna Barner, guys. Let's listen to what she had to say.
A rebound when you have 20, 10, and 9 on the floor.
Well, I went back into the game to help DB get her into third on the all-time scoring list. If you're watching the game, we were struggling a little bit there to even get her the ball in the half court. So I told Steph, I'm like, let me go in there. It's kind of driving me nuts on the baseline, not watching TV get this. So, or on the sideline, not watching TV get this. So that was the main goal. And honestly, just getting to be on the floor and be a part of that, like such a historic moment of somebody that has given so much to this game and the league. But also, I mean, yeah, you can just feel the energy from the crowd. Like they're also just itching for it. And, you know, that's not why you play. But, you know, I feel like that's the part of the game I take a lot of pride in. I want to be able to do a lot of different things for this team. And honestly, when I think I get the ball off of a missed shot, off the rebound, like I think it's a really hard. Other teams have a really hard time stopping us in transition, and I can just pitch it up to.
In a rebound when you have 20, 10, and 9 on the floor.
Well, I went back and.
So that was Caitlin Clark speaking about going back in the game because, you know, reports is coming out that she was actually going back in the game to help Dave Portnoy win that $300,000. Now, she cleared the air about that, man. We made a video about that, and I'm glad that Caitlin Clark is taking time out of her day to address all of these rumors. But shout out to the Indiana media for bringing up these tough questions and getting answers for the fans online, because we know we, the people, is the ones who spark all of this. And quite frankly, I think the people need to get more access to these players, and maybe they need to do an online questioning service to where fans should be able to ask questions to these players, bro, because we are the ones that create the dialogue online. We are the ones that create a lot of what happens when asked in these press conferences, and that's just all I'm saying, man. These media guys get the credit for it, but they got the information from Twitter and Instagram and other said websites like Reddit and stuff, because yeah, man. So look like there is some more stuff going on and been talked about with this flagrant foul over on SportsCenter. Let's check it out. So that was SportsCenter take on the matter. I want you guys to get down in the comment section right now. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them Bills on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters